Kids channels on YouTube are disturbing as much as they are colourful. Now for a teen, I feel pretty blessed to know most of my audience probably didn't grow up with this kind of content. But it also worries me to think this is the Nickelodeon of our new generation. So we start here with the channel called Monkey Funny Genius Pranks, which is obviously quite a handful, and it's with this thumbnail. Now I don't know about you, but I don't think that's really relatable content for 5-year-olds. I also can't quite understand that this is classified as kids content, because looking at that, it probably isn't. But if we click onto the video here, you can see an infestation of colors. You know, I was about to say could probably find every color of the rainbow in this image until I noticed there's a recurring theme of green, probably representative of the disgust that this video causes all of us, but let's just get into it.
There are big secrets how we act when we are alone.
Yeah, we're all probably thinking the same thing right now, that we've just discovered an absolute masterpiece. Nothing quite and nothing ever will compare to a fart joke in 2020. However, this first 5 seconds has left me very intrigued for the realism of this video. I mean, if relatability is what they're going for, I'm sure all of us could see through that CGI fart right there. You know, you're not tricking us, Monkey Funny Genius Pranks, and no, not this time. But I'm sure, as you know from the point of this video, they are still tricking the kids, so, you know, we gotta stay aware of that.
Let's relax with new video. It's all about what we do when no one watching.
Oh no! Well, this is certainly becoming a Hiroshima of sound effects. I mean, if the intense color palette and overacting wasn't enough, I'm sure these sound effects will definitely do it for us. I've gotta say though, in the words of Horen Wern on this guy's t-shirt, this is just splendid.
Eating candy alone at home so boring.
Can I just ask a very quick and simple question? Who actually does this by themselves? I mean, sure, it's a fun activity for you to do with sweets when you're with your friends, but I didn't know people actually did this by themselves. I mean, you don't necessarily just open up a sweets packet and think, you know what, instead of going on Twitter today, I'm just gonna toss these into my mouth by myself. So once again, the relatability factor, which these people claim so much, it just isn't holding up. It's probably also not the best thing to be teaching a young kid at the age of 4 or 5 to be chucking sweets into their mouth. It just doesn't seem very sensible.
Why don't you try a new way to eat them? It's so delicious by this way.
Yeah, I am just really confused now. I mean, are you telling people to bring out their meter stick to eat sweets, or are you assuming people already do that? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I never really find myself in the situation of, oh boy, I've got a packet of sweets here, better open them up and bring out my meter stick. Can't wait to perform these 6 skills, dropping my sweets down a meter stick for them to land in my mouth. It's just gonna be amazing. Just to do such a special party trick for all one of myself to watch. I've also got to say, this scene is making me start to question what this video's demographic is. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think babies really have an accessible meter, whatever stick that is called, right beside them all the time. In fact, I don't think they even know what it is, full stop, and how would they reach that high? It's just a really flawed system when you think about it. I'm sure all these toddlers are going to be watching this video and think, wait, but I can't actually do that. But I apologize if I'm, of course, starting to sound heated. I'm definitely not. I'm just trying to, you know, aid the younger generation here.
Oh, my favorite. Drop on the floor. No matter where it is, the flavor is steady.
No.
Yeah, I agree. I had no idea what she said there. Genuinely, no clue. No clue at all. It sounds like a foreign person putting something into Google Translate and translating it back and forth like 20 times until they get the final script. Like, maybe considering the set of this business, they could have hired somebody who actually speaks English to do the voiceover. That might have worked a bit better. I also think I should mention, even if it's not warranted at this point, why is she picking picking lolly up off the floor. It's just a bit weird. I mean, 5-second rule and all that, but why is she sitting down to pick it up? Like, you're not 80 years old, I'm sure you can, like, lean down. It's just a bit not relatable. Once again, going back to the relatable theme, you know, that's just pretty important with these sort of channels a lot of the time. Thinking about that fact, it's actually kind of weird that they're making this video for toddlers being home alone. I mean, toddlers aren't really home alone, are they? Maybe that's just what they do in Beijing, I'm not quite sure, but it's definitely not what we do on the Western countries.
When eating in public, it's all about manners. Ooh, better get little pieces of breast there. Thank goodness I have a toothpick. But eating at home is a whole other story. It's a place where manners simply don't exist. No. Hey, I'm stuck in my teeth. Alright, it's the bed.
Yeah, I agree. It's probably best we move on to the next video. So the next relatable kids video we have here is very similar, but also the polar opposite. I mean, for one, it's been uploaded in square format, which is just a bit weird for a YouTube video. I mean, I don't think we're going back to 1:1 aspect ratio box TVs anytime soon, so it's just a bit strange. But anyway, this video is currently sitting on 76.5 million views, so it's probably pretty impressive. Let's get into it. Well, I'm certainly starting to question the title at this point, which is Facts, DIY Life Hacks, and DIY Crafts by Blossom. I mean, I'm not sure about you, but I don't think that's really a life hack per se. I don't know why that's in the title. In fact, forwarding that statement, I can't quite figure out the reason for this video at all. Like, just why does it exist? Yes, the problem still affecting fully grown adults in this generation. When I turn the lights off of the house that I live in, I have to run upstairs because it is very scary, my god. I mean, it definitely raises a very basic question of why you're living alone in the first place, but I guess we just shouldn't be questioning that. Yeah, this is giving me Liza Koshy vibes too, don't worry. Haha, funny voice equals very funny. Please laugh, 6-year-olds. Please. You know, the infestation of fart and poop jokes is just making this video even more special, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, especially alongside that classic royalty-free music, you know, it's just a great thing to top it off. But it definitely does make me wonder why you're making home alone videos for toddlers. I mean, it's fart and poop jokes, nobody else is watching this. Or if anybody else is watching it, they're certainly not enjoying it, so I mean, I'm just confused at their demographic here. Well, going down to the comments, it's pretty obvious that nobody here is old enough to access anything further than YouTube on the internet yet, because none of them even have profile pictures. So, I mean, in conclusion, Blossom, you need to sort out your content, mate. Just try go to comedy class or something. I mean, it's not like I can talk or anything, but still, yeah, I think it's necessary. Also, remember, when you're making relatable content, you should try and find a demographic so you're actually making it relatable for the demographic. I mean, I don't think living in your own house and poop and fart jokes quite collide in any universe at all. And that same advice also goes to Monkey Funny Genius Pranks, however, I think they're just a bit worse in every aspect. Maybe I guess I just advise you to stop using all those sound effects. I mean, I'm pretty sure even kids don't care. It's definitely giving me Morg's flashbacks at this point, and that's not a good thing to do to your viewers. However, if you did enjoy this video, remember to click the big red subscribe button down below, it'd be greatly appreciated. Also hit like, dislike, whichever one you prefer. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.